Saving or protecting a female character has always been a very popular trope used not only in video games but also in movies or books. The almighty hero has to jump through hoops in order to save or shield a princess, another heroine, or a companion that is usually captured by a villain and kept locked up in a secret dungeon. But as society evolved, so have the scenarios in video games, and the frail damsels aren't always in as much distress as they once were. However, there are still some gaming titles that tell the old-time story, be it with some modern adjustments. That's why today we are going to have a look at 10 video games where you need to protect a female character. In Metal Gear Solid 2, you play as Raiden, a surprise to many players back when the game was first released, and in one of the missions you are tasked with escorting Emma Emmerich out of a flooded facility. In terms of companionship, she can be quite annoying, many players complaining about her constant whining and the tiresome small talk she does about trivial things such as why she's wearing chopsticks in her hair. Even though their relationship is not the typical hero saves damsel in distress, Nathan Drake has plenty of occasions to save or protect Elena from danger. The two met back in the first title of the series, and their relationship evolved with the storyline, becoming very close in Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Through all the perilous missions and situations, they always stuck together, hunting both bad guys and exotic treasures, while trying to stop all kinds of diabolical things from destroying the world. In the dismal world from Shadow of Mordor, it is hard to find someone who doesn't want to put your head on a spike, and when Talon sees that the warrior commander, Lithariel, is surrounded by orcs, he jumps right in to save her. From there on, the mission's purpose is to protect her as best as possible, hacking and slashing at the enraged beasts who want nothing more than to add another human to their kill list. Here the situation of who's protecting who goes both ways. The prince is helping Elika rebuild the seal in the Temple of Ahriman, and Elika helps the prince fight enemies with her unique magical abilities. Her goal is to heal the Tree of Life in order to close Ahriman's temple and lock him inside it, so the protagonist of the game will happily offer to help her with this endeavour. With their two powers combined, this heroic duo will go through water and fire to save the world from destruction. No matter how relentless and cruel Kratos appears to be in relation to the gods, he shows he has a soul and therefore a soft spot when he helps Pandora escape the labyrinth, protecting her from the hordes of monsters that are chasing them. Even when she offers to sacrifice herself to open the box, Kratos vows to find another way just to keep her safe and alive, showing a very compassionate and never before seen side of his personality. The entire combat of Eiko revolves around protecting Yorda from the shadow creatures that constantly pursue her. Because she doesn't have the necessary physical strength or stamina to fight them off by herself, Eiko, the game's eponymous protagonist, has the task of keeping her safe. However, Yorda is not just a burden to the hero, she has the unique ability of activating the magical devices in the castle, thus helping Eiko travel through otherwise impassable areas. Tripitaka is the kind of female character who knows how to convince a man to escort and protect her through the dangerous worlds of Enslaved Odyssey to the west. She is a skilled hacker who places a slave headband on the protagonist's head in order to make him follow her orders and keep her safe by fighting various enemies using his brute force. Who says that a female character has to be vulnerable in order to be saved and protected? Lee Everett is an escaped convict who stumbles upon a little girl named Clementine in a decaying world filled with raging zombies that become more and more aggressive as the days pass. Being left only with her babysitter, the little girl finds herself alone and in danger when Lee steps in and saves her life, becoming her devoted guardian. He acts like a fatherly figure to Clementine, and his unconditioned care towards her is one of the most emotional aspects of The Walking Dead Season 1. No video game female characters list is complete without Elizabeth, the most beautiful and intuitive AI product ever to be found in a video game. After Booker DeWitt saves her from the tower she is kept captive in, this amazing supporting heroine will be under his care, even though she is an independent and helpful companion who aids Booker more than once. In fact, many gamers felt like she was the real protagonist of the story. That's how strong of a personality she has. Ellie is not your typical vulnerable little girl who can't do anything by herself and needs a strong guardian to get her out of trouble. However, she is still only a child in a zombie-infected world, so Joel, the game's main hero, is tasked with getting her safe across this perilous world. Much in the same vein as BioShock's Elizabeth, Ellie is such a well-rounded and natural AI companion that it's hard not to get attached right from the very first moment that you meet her. This was our list featuring games that have you protect iconic female characters, and we hope you've enjoyed our video. If you did, please press that like button as we do appreciate it and it helps us immensely. We often ask our audience for suggestions to compile these lists, and if you'd like to contribute, please follow Frag Hero on Facebook. If you know of any other games with damsels in distress, please tell us about them in the comments below, because we do try to read pretty much everything. Now would also be a great time to encourage you to subscribe, because we upload new stuff all of the time, so subscribing will keep you up to date with all of our latest videos. You can also check out fraghero.com for more gaming related articles, but until next time, thanks for watching and have a great day.